Since the first of you and me, here and there, we lose the direction everywhere. Shrieking city sun, shiver in my veins. In flames I run, in flames I run.
What a blow this is in his World Championship hopes.
Waiting for the sign to come.
Last time we spoke, just before Canada, the world was your oyster.
Nico Rosberg wins the Spanish Grand Prix, wins the 2015 Monaco Grand Prix. Yes!
What's your assessment of the situation now?
Lewis has pulled away on the points since then. We've had a couple of difficult races, but now we're here in Suzuka. You know, it's the greatest track in the world, probably. And for me, the focus at the moment has to be on winning races.
Did that fourth place in Singapore give your title challenge a bit more vigour, do you think?
Well, that's for you to judge in the end. You know, it is what it is. It's 40-something points. I don't even know how many it is. Do you know?
41.
41 points. Okay. 41, that's not that bad. I'm closer now than before Singapore, made up some of those lost points in Monza, but of course it's still a big difference, you know, and 6 races to go, so it's possible and I'll keep pushing for sure.
I don't mean to come across as this has been a negative year for you. I mean, there have been huge highs. Does it frustrate you that you haven't been able to reproduce that as often as you want?
Well, it's not gone as well as I'd hoped this year. You know, last year I was in a battle for the championship at the last race, 17 points apart or something. And this year I'm a bit further away at the moment, you know, so for sure my hopes were to be ahead by this point, more or less, you know, whatever. So also Lewis has just had an even better year, I think, than last year.
What about the threat from Ferrari? How seriously do you take that now?
Well, they've been coming closer, then dropping away a bit, coming closer. Now they completely beat us. We need to take them seriously, and we need to do a great job.
Rosberg has won the pole position trophy for 2014. Hamilton could not match him anymore.
At the end of last year, you said, I've nailed qualifying and I'm now going to work on my race pace, which you've done, but has that come at the expense of qualifying, do you think?
For sure, the race pace has cost a bit of qualifying performance, but there's some more to it, which I'm still working on. And I've definitely understood more now in Singapore. Made some progress, so I'm flat out, you know, trying to improve that, because that is my weakness this year, is qualifying, which was my strength last year. You know, it's just so strange that it's completely turned around.
Where do you feel the car isn't working for you, where it did last year?
There's different areas, you know. There's corner exit, you know, traction, the feel that you get on there. There's mid corner, the understeer, how reactive it is. There's all these things, and it's certain areas that don't suit me so well.
And so what can you do to ensure that next year's car performs more to your liking?
What I can do is really try and go through it in detail with all the engineers, all the people who are building the car, so back in the factory, not only the people here at the racetrack. We tell them exactly, prove it with the data, you know, show them on the data, look, this is it here, you can really see it. It's not just me telling, and then really explain also that it will be a benefit for both drivers, not just for me, you know, and try and go forward that way, and that's what I'm trying to do.
How has fatherhood changed you? A few more bags?
That's from the jet lag, that's not from fatherhood. No, fatherhood is great, but for now it's very separate. You know, it's great private, but hasn't changed my racing attitude. I'm still, you know, just as committed, just as hungry. I often hear a lot of people say the job just becomes less important or things like that. Not for me for the moment. It was just a very, very nice private experience.